In continuation of our last video where we are talking about studying the analytics and seeing the business side of it and seeing other benefit that we can derive from it from our social media handle like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the rest of them. So this analytic information has become very integral in our present day world business, which I have showed you some of the benefit that's associated with it. But there are some key things you need to take care of, you need to look at. While you try to build your business online, one thing you need to take note of there is why are most businesses now going into the online space? The thing there is most businesses now are going online because it makes it possible with the aid of this analytics to track exactly everything that is going on from your business. Just like in my own case, I have a business where I provide DJ services and this is my online store. From a practical demonstration that you are seeing everything here, I'm going to tell you why this information is very important now. So why are people now into the internet space instead of going to the traditional media to place advert? That is a very big question that when you really study it, you get to see why people now prefer to spend money on social media than even the TV station and radio station. The reason is this. From the analytics that you will see that the information is capturing a lot of places beyond even my location. You can see both on YouTube, the same thing if I go on Facebook and all other social media handles. So with this, it means you have a possibility of getting a larger scope of audience beyond your small catchment area, which ordinarily if you are to do that on a radio station, it will only capture your small area. But even with the paid channels like the DSTV and a host of other international platforms, yes, social media still has a greater advantage than this. This is it. It makes it possible for you to track everything that is going on your online store. Or even if you are somebody who has a physical product, there are ways you can put it so that when people go to your site to view your product, you can actually see exactly what is going on there. When you take a look at this, you see there are 12 clicks here. Within these 30 days, this is it, 28 days, I got about 18.5k views. That means I was able to reach out, my Facebook channel was able to publish my information to 18.5k persons, which is ordinarily on a good day. If I want to do it on a radio station, you know how much it would have cost me. But just putting up my content, this is you can see where the spike is here. So if I'm to run an advert, I'm going to show you a screenshot. If I'm to run an advert, let's see how much it would have cost me. Let's go to the screenshot. So if I'm to run an advert just for a day to get this same 18.5k to around 50k views, I would have successfully spent about $14, which is, if you have to calculate it in Nigerian money, it would have been 20 something thousand, almost 30,000 naira. So that is to tell you how powerful social media is. But with little effort, some content put up together, you get to see how the reach is. Even though I wasn't too consistent, but that is to tell you how powerful it is within a day. So for you to run that, you will see that you would have been spending a lot of money. But with this simple concept, you can see how I was able to do it. So these clicks are embedded in what we call pixel. So whenever this tracking comes in forms of pixel, that means whenever you post a content and you attach a link to it, whenever somebody clicks that link, it will reflect here. Everything that happens to that particular content that you post, you get to see the interactions that takes place. When you go down, you get to see your posts that are performing very, very well. There are ways you check all those things, but I wouldn't want to prolong the video. You get to see everything. So when this clicks takes place, when I go to my online store, when I come to this point, so this point that says event manager, I'll open it. When I open it, you get to see what it will show. So when you look at it now, you see page views, 729 persons have gone to my online store to view, 490 has also viewed, then 75 have had to cut. This means this 75% have made attempts to purchase one or two things from my online store. That should tell you how powerful it is. So if I was being very consistent and very smart enough, I would have gotten a reasonable sales from these 75%. So that should tell you how powerful the social media is. with just with this very information that you are seeing here now. This very information that you are seeing here now. That means 12 out of the 75 are actually from Facebook. When they got interest, when they click, it shows here. So this information that you are seeing here is actually information from my online store. This is the online store here, this very store. So whenever somebody comes to this online store, whether in whatsoever way, I get to be notified from this particular point, this point that is called pixel, this very page. There's a way you incorporate the online store, even your website, to all these things on Facebook, so that it keep track of record of everything. Makes it possible for you to run adverts, to target these people that have actually come here once in a while. This 700, when you're running advert, you can maximize that potential, because for anybody that will come here, it means he has one or two interests in what you post. So that is how powerful this thing is. Then beyond just that, when you come to this very point, so when we decide to go out of the regular way, beyond just people getting to know you from your social media handle, it makes it possible for people to easily know you from Google search. In my interaction with people who purchase one or two things from me, I got to realize that before they go to discover my online store, they were actually looking for solutions. So you need to know that there are a lot of people on the internet that have one or two problems that are looking for solutions on how to solve it. When I come online here and I type, I say best DJ sound effects, just watch. So because Google and YouTube has a strong connection, they are being run by the same person, by the same company, it makes it possible for me to be discovered on Google search. Just watch, you can see there is one person here. When I continue going down, ignore this one, this is another link. You can see all these ones are effect, but possibly they might not necessarily be DJ sound effect. This is another person here, DJ Midan. This is another person here. So if I continue, these are other people here. So by the time I move further, you get to see my position. So you see, this is my own channel here, you can see. So I was able to appear even on the first page, you can see. So there is a higher chance that anybody that is looking for DJ sound effects who goes on Google will likely get to discover my channel. Because yes, I have gotten a sale directly from somebody who told me that this is how he got to know. So he was going through all the channels, and what he saw were not giving him the kind of things he wants. Then he eventually stumbled on my channel and decided to make the purchase attempt. So that is how powerful this content creation can be, and especially when it comes to the internet space. So it makes it possible for people to get to discover you. And if I should go here now and I type AJ Don Genius here, you get to see what will happen. So you can see when you type my DJ name, automatically I'm the only person on the search engine that has this. Automatically I become number one. So but eventually you type anything, I'm automatically the first on this list, because this keyword I'm using is low competitive keyword. It doesn't have competition. I'm the only person that is having it. So this is another concept that talks about competition. So all these low competitive keywords gives you added advantage. You get to see links to my other platform. You see the link to my Deezer account, which makes it possible for me to get discovered. You can see even the link to my online store. If I click this now, I'm going to open it so that I get to see. You see, it's possible. It brought it out for me. You can see this is my YouTube channel. You can see this is my link to Boomplay. You can see this is my link to Amazon. That means my product on Amazon. You can see the drum kit here. It also appeared on the Google search. So once you are coming through Google search to purchase anything from this link with my DJ name, automatically you are buying from me. So that is how powerful the social media is and the internet is. So it makes it possible for you to be discovered everywhere in the world with little effort, even though you have to put in the hard work at the beginning to put up those resources on the internet space to make yourself available. At the long run, you get to see more benefit for it. So that is why the social media has remained one of the best market space that you can think of. As I've said severally, it's beyond just an interactive platform. It is a platform for serious business, and serious business-minded people know how to put these resources into use. I believe you learned something from this video. Subsequent video, possibly I'm going to teach you how to incorporate this pixel that you are seeing here, this information that you are seeing here. So all these clicks that is taking place on my online store, the record is being kept here. If I decide to pick a longer period of time on this, let's take for example, this is April 21. If I decide to take it backward to maybe April 30th, if I decide to update it, so this information get updated every now and then. So you see, this is telling me what happened on April 30th, just April 30th on that particular date. 14 people, 6 people, and 13 people view the content, and 6 people add to cart. So including purchases and everything that takes place, you get to see the whole thing there. So thank you for being there. I will be bringing you more valuable information like this. I believe you strongly learn something from this. So don't forget to keep a date. Get to appreciate what social media and the internet has to offer, and take advantage of it to improve on your business, whether you are into selling physical product, digital product, and a host of other, or providing services to people. It's a very good way to make yourself known, which you'll be happy you do at the long run. So thank you very much once again.